focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Russell. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way. On target.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires for 3. Morant against Edwards. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bain.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Out to Edwards. Russell trying to free himself up. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Run deep. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first with the Timberwolves.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Back to Morant. And stolen by Prince. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards with the screen for Russell. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now, here's Bain. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Assisted.
6 points for Ja Morant. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Edwards. Out to Russell. Deflects the pass. 4 on the shot clock. Morant with the steal. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. Here's Bain. This one for 3. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Morant with the steal. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Brooks. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Prince. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Kicks it out to Prince. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Prince misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 2. Bain kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Outside, Bain, back to Morant. The 19-foot shot, it's good. Morant's got 10 points.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Brooks against Prince. Oh, here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Prince finds Gobert. Towns trying to get open. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Morant surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Pocket 6. Jackson a screen on Russell. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. Edwards against Bain. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Left side, Bain. Morant with it.
My goodness.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Beyond the arc. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Russell dishes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Jones, the pass to Green. Jones looking for an opening. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Prince outside. It's not going to go for him. And some good action. All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at center. Outside, Green. Back to Jones. Driving inside. The shot missing. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's McLaughlin. Conchar pulls it in.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. Yeah, this is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Outside, Jones to the paint, stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Jones with it. They get a hand on it. Here's Noel. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jones for three. Conchar, the pass to Jones. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Conchar, the pass to Jones. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Off the left rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
For Minnesota, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Jones. To end the cold streak. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Anderson passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Fires from the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Out to the right wing. Here's Tillman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he can't hit the second. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Noel. Anderson outside. The pass to McDaniels. The triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. Conchar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Defended by Anderson. Here's Green. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. That one good for 2. Anderson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Pass to Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. McLaughlin's got 5 points now in the quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Fast break, Memphis. The feed to Jones. Reed with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. And So it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. Takes it inside. Out to Edwards. Launches it. That shot no good. And Memphis the other way now. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Adams. Back to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Jackson a screen on Russell. And it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Morant against Russell. Six on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Towns. Gets a very good look and converts. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
Adams with the screen on Prince. Brooks from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 16. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Morant outside to end the drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's the lob to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And Edwards with the stop.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Outside Edwards. Out to the wing. Towns down low. Guarded by Jackson. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And here's Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
29 seconds left in the game. Back to Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Now Russell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Jackson with the block.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Morant with a wide open look. Got it.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Morant.
Morant with the slam! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence. What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. LeVert passes to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Memphis with the ball. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
But BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Now here's Mitchell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. From outside the arc. Here's Morant.
Morant with the slam! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bane. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Garland. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. And here's Garland. Pounded by Morant. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Outside Morant, on the wing Bane. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Outside Garland. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley finds Garland. Another miss by Garland. Memphis leading. Now here's Bane. Jackson left side. Outside Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Oh, stolen by Morant. On the wing, Bane. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he makes both free throws. He gets it up. Doesn't go for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the three, the small forward. Clock at 2. Here's Morant. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Mobley, a screen on Bane. Out to Garland. The rebound by Jackson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team. Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Lets it go from deep. Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Garland up top, pounded by Morant. Mitchell misses. And for Garlandors, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Adams finds Bane. They get it back. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
LeVert passes to Allen. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Brooks outside. Morant against Garland. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead. Ooh, get you some!
Show us some power.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
From deep, Morant. Unable to get that one. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies call time here. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Right wing. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Morant against Garland. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. And stolen by Bane. Morant finds Brooks. Back to Morant. 23 seconds left in the second period. True on the 14-footer. Morant's got 16 points.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
And here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Allen with a screen on Bane. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
23, the Grizzlies, 27.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
We've got Kevin Love. Isaac Okoro is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Outside Jones to the wing, right side. Clark finds Williams. Right side Jones. The 3 ball. Cavaliers with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams against Love. Beyond the arc. No good there. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Cavs trailing. Rubio with the ball. Pass to Okoro. 4-3. Clark grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Rubio against Jones. Here's Okoro. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Of course, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Pass to Clark. Lopez with the steal. Okoro on the wing. And it's blocked by Clark. And they recover it. And here's Lopez from the arc. They grab their own miss. Love. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, you think about Kevin Love averaging over 17 points and 10 rebounds. He's adapted to any role. This guy's a true pro.
And Love drops them both. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Clark outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Here's Stevens. Green covering. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jones from outside gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Back to Rubio. Outside Love. Out to Rubio. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Rubio's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Okoro. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Okoro's got 5 now.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Clark with a screen on Rubio. Jones with the ball. Now Rubio defending. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Okoro, no good. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Outside Love. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Pass to Bane. Up top, Morant. Started by Garland.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant. And so he makes both from the line. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland to win the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. Garland hits them both.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Here's Morant. No good with a layup. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 9. And coming up, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Garland against Morant from the wing. Yep, right through the net.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Morant, pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bain. Jackson the screen. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's LeVert on the wing. Brooks defending. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Outside Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Morant.
with the jam. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Garland, the pass to Mitchell from the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Moran against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Jacks up a three. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant from deep three-point range. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
From deep, sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. And he's good on the 3-ball. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Adams with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Tatum with a screen on Morant. Smart kicks to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum over Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Morant dishes to Adams. Brooks outside. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum draws the double. And Williams with the stuff.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Kicks to Adams. Nice move. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks, David.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Horford, stolen by Jackson. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And it's Morant missing. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And it's Brown missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Adams' shot is off. And here's Boston. They've got a 13-2 run going. Inside. And finished off by Brown.
And they have owned the paint so far. And the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Smart against Morant. Tatum with the screen on Bane. Over to the wing. Horford finds Brown. Pulls it from 20. That doesn't go either for Brown.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Morant with a wide open look. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He finished. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's the lob to Adams, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Smart passes to Tatum. Brooks grabs the board.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
It's stolen by Brown. Tatum kicks to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. From the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Brown throws it down.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Morant against Smart. Bane looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 11. Brown kicks to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Outside Jackson. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Williams with the block. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Smart passes to Brooks. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good, Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Adams with it. Williams picks him up. Brooks for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Smart kicks to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Brooks outside for the three. And Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And here's Morant. He's got 7. Here's the drive. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 9 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Smart against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. White the pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And so it's Boston out in front, guys.
The Grizzlies, 18. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then it's White, and it's Griffin in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And he recovers it. And Gallinari kicks to White. It's good from long range. White's got the first basket of the second half here for Boston.
Quick and decisive on the catch and shoot. I like White's approach there.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Here's Griffin. Passes it to Brogdon. And yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Griffin with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
That one is no good. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. White with it. Jones covering. White dishes to Griffin. Another shot by Brogdon, wide open. Offensive rebound. A double clutch. No good on the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Outside, Jones. Inside, here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And there's the pass to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Gallinari with the screen for White. 5 to shoot. He trains the turnaround jump shot. White's got 5.
This is a shot White can make. He's happy to take it when given the chance.
Jones for 3. And Boston with the rebound. It's White on the wing. Pass to Griffin. Williams looking over the floor. Back to Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Jones with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Out to Gallinari. A 3-ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got his second bucket.
No surprise, throughout his career, about half of Gallinari's shots have been from 3.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Now Brogdon. Gallinari is screen. Brogdon kicks to White. Williams against Gallinari. No good that time.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Williams, and he lays it straight in. 6 points for him.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
For 3, Brogdon. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones dishes to Williams. Jones the pass to Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been 3-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
Gallinari with a screen for White. Gallinari outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And that's a great pass. Danny Green showing us he can do more than D it up and 3 it up.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Things have been clicking offensively. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Green. Williams is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Clark.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Brown. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Morant outside. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 16. Brown feeling out of it. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Horford. Brown against Bain. Dives for it. And so Boston again turning it over.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Morant passes to Bain. Passes it to Morant. Lets it go from deep. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. The tray. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Tatum with a screen on Bane. And the dunk by Tatum.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant, and he gets it to go.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Tatum, stolen by Brooks. Morant right side. Lets it go with a 3. Outside, Bane. The 3. Morant with another miss.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Williams finds Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Horford the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Now, here's Morant with 3. Morant with another miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. The 3 from Tatum. No good there. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The drive by Brooks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Bane against Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Williams. There's the pass to Tatum. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside for Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Outside Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
He'll be joined by Ali and these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, small forward. Towns for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Outside Russell. Driving to the basket. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Prince. That 3's off the mark. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Over to the wing. Pass to Towns. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Morant finds Bane. And here's Adams. Outside for Morant.
You know, John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morant drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Gobert. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Edwards can't hit.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Right side Bane. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Morant with it. Fires for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. Now here's Gobert. Adams covering. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Bane. Here's Morant. Guarded by Russell. For 3. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside for Russell. The 3 is up. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 from Bane. Towns with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
From downtown, Morant, no good.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. This one for three. He buries it from three.
From anywhere, Towns is just a threat. He's a potent scorer who will find his points.
Here's Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Morant driving it.
Oh my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell to pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From deep, Morant knocks down the triple. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Prince. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. And he lobs it up. Kept alive. On the wing, Bane. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Brooks against Edwards. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. And that one's long. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Outside Russell. Edwards a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Up top, Moran. He's got 12. Up and over Russell. And that one hits the back iron. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. 1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Edwards. Fires from deep. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
With the putback, it's good on the putback. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Moran against Russell. Here's Prince. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
Moran, he's open. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And we finished off 1/2 of play. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2. Here's Noel. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he's going for the lob. And it's hammered home by Green.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Jones comes with a double team. Inside. McLaughlin's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. Oh, and Reid with a block. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Here's Noel. And here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oh, it's stolen. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Anderson. Right side McDaniels. There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Anderson. On the wing, Noel takes a 3. Reid. Tipped back in for 2. Reid's got 4 points this quarter.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Give it up
And the Grizzlies shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Jones. A shot to stop the run. The ball's knocked loose. Fires the three. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Conchar, good. Conchar's got his first 2 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Outside, Anderson. On the wing, Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shoots. 4 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. Clark grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Conchar. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Minnesota has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clark right side. McLaughlin with the rebound. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. 1:07 left in the third. Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Reed over Clark, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Reed's got 6. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Jones, and there's the lob. Outside McDaniels. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter, and stolen by Clark. Williams into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Anderson. And he drops the first. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Williams drops them both. 30 seconds left in the third. Now Russell. He's got 7. Here's Prince. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Jones. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The 3 from Russell. The shot misses. And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got John Conchar, also Tyus Jones out there, Brandon Clark out there with Green, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jones misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Edwards for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A line change here for Memphis. Moran against Russell. Outside for Moran. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. It's been all Timberwolves. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Shot is good by Edwards.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Russell. Here's the three. Memphis the rebound. That shot is off. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Towns for three. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Morant against Russell. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Towns for three. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks drives in, and he makes it.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Russell against Morant. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
From deep, Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. The three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Count the basket.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Morant against Russell. Now here's Gobert, guarded closely. Pass to Towns. From deep. Hits the trifecta.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Shots good by Morant.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Russell with the ball. From deep. That shot missing.
It's never easy from that distance. But we
all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Sports. This is Kevin Harp, and great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. 5 on the clock. The 3. And it's Morant missing. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Mitchell. And they'll get another chance. And here's Garland for 3. Not going to go that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Morant with the steal. Down low, here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Mitchell against Bain, and it's Mitchell missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bain passes to Adams. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Bain inside the 3-point line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bain passes to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Left side, Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Garland against Morant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Allen, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one's on Morant.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And he sinks the second. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Morant against Garland. Jackson has the open look. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell outside. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over John Morant.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland, no good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 3-point lead. Morant passes to Jackson. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Garland for 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Adams down low. Guarded by Garland. He gets that one.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Garland against Morant. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Mitchell missing. Memphis leading. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Morant outside. Knocked loose. Here's Mobley. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Memphis trailing here. Looking to end the run, and it's Brooks that time on the assist by Morant. Brooks has got 6.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Bane against Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Grant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jackson. Danny Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bane. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Here's Allen. Good, nice job down low. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead. They lead by a bucket. And second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio is out there with the Coro. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Stolen by a Coro. Rubio in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And here are the Cavaliers now. A 2-point game. Deflected by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
to the paint. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Here is Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the pass to Lopez. 90 seconds now into the second half. Stripped away. Here's Conchar. Williams for three. Sinks the triple.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now, here's Okoro. Love with the screen for Okoro. Kicks it out to Love. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Okoro. And the rejection by Clark. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Okoro. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Jones. Clark sets a screen for Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Rubio. And another miss by Cleveland. Lopez with the steal. Kicks to Love. Back to Lopez. Love outside. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Clark outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot almost 70% last season.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Okoro dishes to Love. Doesn't go that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Williams, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Rubio looking around. Back to Lopez. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Memphis leading. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Rubio against Jones. Rubio the pass to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
You know, if he gets in close, you think fouling Robin Lopez, that's not the best outcome. He can knock those free throws down.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jones with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Rubio outside. He kicks it to Okoro. Love at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And Jones pulls it down. Memphis leading by 4. Williams dishes to Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
No good on the second free throw. And they get it back. Out to Morant. Now Jackson. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They finish off.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth champions.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for Memphis, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
John Morant, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Morant against Garland. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. There's the feed to Adams. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The drive by Brooks. Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The 3 from Garland. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. To the left side wing. Morant against Mitchell. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Garland against Morant. Mobley with the block. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. He feeds it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Morant dishes to Adams. Mitchell against Bane, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
How about that? Such an instinctive offensive talent. Karis LeVert, natural under pressure.
For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Bane against Mitchell. Bane kicks to Morant. And the layup falls.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Mobley finds LeVert. Mitchell looking it over. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Jackson from long range. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks, the pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Payne. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Garland. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jackson kicks to Bain. He dishes it to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
Pass to Mitchell. To take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Donovan Mitchell, from the time he stepped between the lines for his basketball team, has always been counted on in these moments. Big-time chance here at the free throw line. Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nails the tray.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And here's Morant. Out to Brooks from downtown. No good from three-point territory.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night.
2K Sports. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Smart outside. Brown, a screen on Morant. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5 points.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Pass to Bane. Brooks from outside. The shot that time not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Morant against Brown. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Outside Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Oh, wow! He went way up. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Smart passes to Horford. No good off the back of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside, Williams. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. And the Celtics another 3.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Celtics. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game. And that one good. Morant's got 11 points.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Outside Tatum. 1:03 left to play in the first. Smart for 3. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Morant against Smart.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, some of John Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now Smart. He's got 5. Tatum passes to Brown. Smart outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Goes up on the wing. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Production is one of the things Brown does best. He's always probing the defense to find his next bucket.
Morant against Smart. And Morant gets it to go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Brown inside. There's Tatum with the 3. Not going to go that time. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Bane. The 3 is up. Memphis, the rebound. Brooks from outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum finds Brown. Oh, sweet move. Brooks with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Outside Bane. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 8 points.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, shot's good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Tatum, a screen on Morant. Pass to Tatum. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Outside Morant. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here's Brown for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Morant, the pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Hounded by Tatum. Pass to Adams. And it's Slammed in by Adams. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Down low. Here's Jackson. His first shot coming late. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Jones, the pass to Green. Back to Jones. Clock at 4. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Boston lead. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Tatum a screen on Jones. Outside Tatum. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Clark with a screen on Smart. Jones' shot is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Outside, Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Brown from behind the arc. Here's Williams. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Jones against Smart. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
And put your hands together and get down for the Cavaliers.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Derek White, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low.
Big and powerful, Blake Griffin uses his body to his advantage, gets an angle, and finishes.
Williams on the wing. He's covered by Gallinari.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And stolen by Williams. Right side Green. Off target from 3-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
On the wing, Conchar.
First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Jones against White. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Williams. Left side Brogdon. Shot clock at 3. White for 3. Offensive rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Jones against White. Here's Williams. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Brogdon. The kick out to White. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. White's got 7.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
White against Jones. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Jones. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in the game. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nice play call, good execution. Derek's become a reliable performer for this team.
Outside Jones to the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
White with it. 10 points for him. The kick out to Griffin. Outside Gallinari. 4-3. Drops in the 3. And the Celtics lead by 15.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Williams. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
White against Jones. Now here's White. The D's right on him. And here's Griffin outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Pass to Green. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Knocks it down from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum from long range sinks it from distance. Tatum's got 17. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Boston on offense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Horford, a screen on Brooks. And here's Brown for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Tatum with it. Checked by Brooks. Back to Tatum. Here's Jackson. Here's Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Brooks has got his first basket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Tatum inside. Brooks defending. Moran against Smart. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Memphis shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Here's Moran. Hauled in by Brown.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. In transition. And here's Moran outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Nice stroke by Moran. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Moran against Smart. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Adams a screen. Beyond the arc. Bane, no good. Boston on offense. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Brown against Bane. Puts it up. The kick to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jackson with it. Now Horford defending. Adams with a screen on Williams. And he lobs it up. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Moran against Smart. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
From deep, Moran nails it from 3. Moran's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Here's Moran, hounded by Tatum. Outside Moran. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. Jackson, the pass to Bane. From deep. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Brown against Bane. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now here's Moran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. He's off on that one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. But